Hello everybody, this is PoisonDog88, and this is part 2 to my Comeback of the Century challenge. If you have not seen part 1, go watch it. I posted it last Friday on the 9th, and it should be the video just before this one on the channel and in the playlist. If you need a reminder, the challenge this time is to skip the first 100 turns and win a game. I'm currently on turn 176. If you remember last time, it took me 57 cities to get to my second city. And I'd say this is a pretty decent place we found ourselves in. So I think this is going to be the final part of this challenge. I'm just going to need 2 parts here. Because the challenge gets a lot easier once you have this level of dominance, I guess, even though I'm still really far behind in score. Let's get to turn 177 actually, because I never actually ended my turn. Okay, so I don't know what this mind bender, what the point of this mind bender is, but it's going. I'll take this dagger too. I kept calling daggers cloaks last time. That was a mistake on my part. Hopefully it wasn't too big of an issue. Now, I'm finally getting my battleships out in, like, the main ocean, I guess you could call it. Which is good, because they've been harassing my battleships for, like, the entire game now. Or, not my battleships, they've just been harassing me with battleships the entire game now. And to finally get to harass them with battleships is kind of a little, cathartic. That's the word I'm looking for. Hopefully I can cut a lot of the stuff in the middle of the turn out when I'm just moving units closer. Stuff like, oh, let me move this giant here. I don't need to keep that in. You're probably just going to assume that I move my units towards the enemy. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, moving my enemies. Moving my units toward the enemy. Because that's kind of what you're supposed to do in a game like this. Now, where should I move this cloak? I'll move him here, because there's a very small possibility that they try to land this giant battleship there, or this one for that matter. Although, they have tried to land in that area before, so I can't completely write it off, but it's probably not going to happen. You're not producing me that many stars. I could just put a lumber hut down here, and I could level up the city with a giant. Hopefully it did not push my mindbender the way I wanted it to. Did they put a mindbender in a battleship? That sounds like something I would do in a challenge, not like... Seriously. Giants have been kind of... Oh, hey, it's another cloak. No thank you. Oh, another cloak. Man, they've got like an endless supply of these things. You kidding me? I can't even do anything about that cloak. Although, this cloak, it can't move because it's trapped by all these units. And if I put like something in that, like, they can't go anywhere. So, guess they can't do much with that one, can they? Oh, I didn't even bother putting something in that city. What city is that? Oh, it's... Something about this just looks ridiculous. Alright, now I can move into here. These... I got 8 units sweating right now. Oh! I forgot I owned this city, so I can enter port. Okay. Well, it looks like my catapults are going to be used this turn to clean up these daggers. I don't want to attack that giant. Another stinking cloak. Stop it with the cloaks, my guys. Yadek is quickly becoming my least favorite tribe. More defender battleships. Even if they land, I can just make them into more battleships because I have like a lot of stars. Okay, good. There's a city wall in there, so they can't do much damage to me. If I put this mindbender here, I can like kind of get a little gambit where if they try to take the city, like, they won't be able to because of the Mindbender here. Oh, was there another uprising here, I presume? Ooh, do I go for the Knight or the the Mindbender or the Cloak? I'm gonna go for the Cloak, actually. Now, this giant won't be able to take this city back. Even if they kill the swordsman here, it's gonna be too many catapults staring them down, and then the siege will just be broken. That is my giant, although they do have this Mindbender standing nearby. However, unlike them, I can just kill it. Problem solved. I forget, can Mindbenders take cities now? I know they used to not be able to. Right, so this is rather a large amount of these daggers. So I'm going to have to take the ones that are blocking this knight's path forwards with these catapults and probably a battleship. Or no, I can just make you into a battleship and then I can attack this one. I need to get rid of this one too. Now, the bad thing about this city is most of the cloaks are standing in defensive terrain. These are things like forests or mountains if you have the right technologies, which for forests would be archery, and for mountains it would be climbing. And I know they have this because I can't take the cloaks. Or daggers. Sorry, I'm so used to... Okay, whatever. I don't know if they can actually take this now, if they have enough firepower to do so. Now, this dagger is probably going to move here, so I'm going to put the cloak there. And looks like they just left that city completely open, which works for me. Oh, looks like they got a stinking cloak in there. That's probably the worst city for them to get a cloak in, honestly. At least worst for me, because the only thing that's really guarding that city is that catapult, and it's gonna be really susceptible to daggers. That there. So can I... Oh, I can capture with Mindbenders. Now, these battleships are annoying, just like pretty much everything that my opponent has been doing this game. So, I've finally gotten my first glimpse of their territory as well. That's nice. Take you, take you, take... Fine, you're mine then. I wonder... Okay, so that lake does not appear to wrap around. I hoped it did. Maybe it eventually will wrap around, but it doesn't seem like it wraps around at the moment. I don't know why I just did that. I acknowledged the Mindbender, and I was like, oh, let me move this giant forward to kill it. Completely forgetting that giants don't kill Mindbenders. Okay. There's a stupid moment. I didn't forget that giants couldn't kill Mindbenders. I forgot that giants couldn't do the dash thing where you attack after moving. Wow, I cannot speak English today. Oh, there's another cloak. Oh, and I moved a defender there too. Okay. Fingers crossed that they take that defender instead of that giant. That would actually be kind of funny. Are you going to move in there with a 2-health Mindbender? Okay, they took the giant. And there's some more cloak action. I don't think I can take that city back. And I get to actually start a riot now. Hooray. Now this front up here is going to be a bit of a problem. I will kill this Mindbender though, because I feel like it. And I will kill this dagger, because, you guessed it, tax purposes. And also, I feel like it. I'm going to move this giant forwards a tile. And the reason for doing that is because I feel like it. That city's actually called Khan. That's a pretty topical city name for Yadak. Perfect. Right into my trap. If I can select this Mindbender. Thank you. Boop. You are mine. So the northern front seems to have quite heavily deteriorated because they don't seem to have a lot of units fighting in the north anymore. Possibly because I've killed like 99% of them. Although, looks like this city's pretty fine. It's only got 2 health dagger, a 4 health dagger, and a 10 health dagger, which should not be able to take down a swordsman if my calculations are correct. And by calculations, I mainly just mean intuition and knowledge of this game from past experience. I don't think they're going to be getting cloaks in these back cities. They seem to be just targeting the cities on the front lines. So I feel safe moving units out of these back cities, like these catapults. I mean, oh my goodness. Again, guys, this is getting a little old. Aha, a cloak was revealed. Maybe they won't infiltrate that city next turn like they've done literally every single other turn since I've captured that city. You can have that swordsman. I have the real prize, which is that you probably don't have a giant anymore down here. You should probably get that checked out. You can also have that 1 health knight. I don't think it's going to be much of a use to you. So I need to start with making some more battleships in this ocean too, because they're starting to tear down my battleships because they have more. And because they have more, that means they were here first. Even though technically they were here first, like in actuality, not just because they had weapons. I see you were trying to trap me using mindbenders in hopes that I would take that city and you'd be able to mindbend my knight, but that's not really how that works when I have a unit that can dash. I don't know why you would have anticipated me taking the city with any other unit, because the only other unit that was in range of taking that city was that knight. Now, the reason I'm training a lot of knights is actually not because I'm training them for their stats. I'm actually just training them for their speed. Because this is a 900 tile map, I need to be pretty speedy, and because I really don't want this game to last another 4 hours and for me to have to edit another 4 hours of footage, even though that's appearing like what it's going to be. Please don't infiltrate any of my cities. Yeah, you can take that knight. I don't know why they took the knight and why they weren't actually able to take the city back. Aha, a cloak was revealed. Haven't seen one of those this game. Yeah, see, there was really no point in taking that knight because I just killed it. Like, it's dead. You don't have it anymore. I mean, I don't have it anymore either, but you especially don't have it, and you wasted your Mindbender charge on that thing. Now I have more battleships coming into the battle in this very elongated lake. Like, have you, like, here, take a second to look at the shape of this lake. What is this? This looks more like a river than a lake. I'll take another one of these. I'll add it to my collection. I'll take a Mindbender. I'm gonna heal all you guys. Now I have some 18 health catapults, which are absolutely cursed. Or blessed. I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. Go into that city. See what's happening up here. Looks like a whole lot of nothing. So it looks like we're gonna secure the north this turn. The northern corner. We're gonna lose that siege. They're gonna take that. I think we're gonna lose this siege as well, but we may be able to siege this in the near future. And these 2 cities probably in the next turn. Let me get some more battleships down here, ready for action. Alright, we have secured the north. Unless there's a city right here. Okay, there's a city here. But, you know, I don't care. Oh, they infiltrated again here. They seem to have problems learning that infiltrating that city doesn't really do a whole lot for them. Okay, there's a cloak there. I'm going to push this guy forward. Kill that cloak, because cloaks have become the bane of my existence now. If you want to learn how annoying cloaks and daggers are, just play this challenge, because the AI absolutely adores cloaks right now. I don't know if it's because of the new update. Well, I mean, obviously, it couldn't have been because of the old update. Because they didn't have cloaks. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, Mindbenders have kind of been invaluable. I don't even know how many troops I've gotten because of Mindbenders. Ooh. This looks nice. Okay, looks like that's the end. I will get some damage in on a giant, and then I'll promote you, so it takes more than one battleship in order to kill you. It looks like they are probably going to be able to take that next turn. Ooh, not if I put my Mindbender on this, on the lumber hut down here, though. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess that there goes that option. Okay, can I get this knight in this city? I don't really want to have to wait another turn. If I get a road up here, I absolutely can. This knight will just go here or something. Or actually, I think I can get this knight to go up into that corner, yeah. Because I really want the Eye of God monument. And last time I did say the Eye of God monument needed 900 tiles, but completely forgetting the fact that this is a massive map. Or I said they needed 256 tiles, completely forgetting that this was a massive map and that they need 900 tiles in order for that. I'm speaking way too quickly today. My thoughts can't even keep up with themselves. And I got a catapult laying back here just in case of emergency. Although one catapult wouldn't really do much, so I'm just going to get a catapult in every city here because it's very unlikely that they get a cloak to infiltrate every single city. Oh, look how many different things I can build here. Holy cow. Let's take a quick turn 191 check at the stats here. So, it's narrowing. It's now, like, within... I don't feel like doing math anymore because it's summer break. So that's not nearly as bad, and looks like they infiltrated this city too, and it just neglected to tell me about it, so I guess a good thing I have all these battleships here. Seriously, is there, like, actually nothing in this area? I was making a joke about them abandoning this front, but it looks like they have kind of abandoned this front up here. I don't want you taking that city. That city is mine. My father gave me that city as a gift for my 7th birthday. He gave me a city. Wait, okay, this does wrap around. Unless this is land, which would be incredibly annoying and very unfortunate. We're about maybe 3/5, 2/3 of the way done. I don't think we'll continue at this pace. I think we're going to keep snowballing. Just because of the nature of this game. The fact that they have so many units, they won't have as many units once we take most of their cities, because they won't have the capacity to produce this many units. I think I can actually get into this city, because the only things that can attack me are a 1 health giant and a warrior. You're gonna actually... Oh, you infiltrate there. Although it doesn't tell me for some reason. Yeah, I can just take this city. And they didn't even move the Mindbender nearby, so that's a win. I'm gonna try to make that the new term for when they use a cloak. They cloaked. Ah, what a nice city name. KHKH. Alright, try taking that city. I dare you. I double dog dare you. You can't back down from that. Oh, I'm in first place now. I just noticed. I passed them in score. Huzzah. I mean, I think technically I should have been in first place for a long time now, since I've kind of been dominating. They've just been on a very slow burn towards death. And really the only cities they've been able to take from me were cities that were pretty poorly defended in the first place. Oh. Hello. Mind if you don't exist? I'll take that. I'll heal all these units, and by all these units I mean that one unit, because I definitely knew that there was only one unit that actually needed healing in that bunch. Alright, is there some front I haven't moved? I haven't really moved this down here, but I'm thinking of leaving this force behind here. Maybe I'll move them up a little bit. I'll move them closer to the water, so they can get more shots on those battleships. But I think I'm going to leave these catapults mostly here. Kind of like how I left this force right here, just because I don't feel like moving it. Because that's a lot of work. Or I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm going insane. So looks like this turn I'm going to secure the south. They're bringing battleships in to defend it. Yeah, makes sense, but they're not going to be able to defend it because they're too far away. Okay, that does kind of put a wrench in my plans. Okay, there we go. No more wrench in my plans. Oh, I completely forgot about all these cloaks or daggers that were sitting over here. Maybe I should deal with those. Okay, they've basically been dealt with. I think next turn I'm going to pass the 100,000 points mark, which is going to be exciting. Okay, yeah, they love putting a cloak in the city of Kolug. Probably because it's, like, really easy to do. They have knights now, too? Oh, how nice. Unfortunately for them, I'm not stupid enough to put a bunch of mindbenders in a chain. And actually, the units I'm using, aside from knights, are, and daggers, I guess, are all 15 health or more. So I'm not really a big fan of playing with cloaks. I mean, yeah, they're a good unit, but I don't like playing with them. This was a very hard challenge at first, but now it's just kind of tedious. Oh, it's a cloak. Imagine that. I should probably get, like, more knights around Kolug, or however you pronounce that, just in case, because there seems to be a lot of cloak action going on there. Oh, you know what? It is kind of annoying that they do have knights now, because I have a lot of catapults in some areas. Also looks like they have catapults as well, which might make things a little more difficult, but hopefully they're not as smart as I am, because they're a computer. I doubt they will be. Oh, hey, look. What level's our capital at now? 12. So, I mean, theirs is at 13. Oh, they have a knight in it. How nice. What if I beeline their capital? Would that be, like, a good move or a bad move? I can't see it being either a good move or a bad move. It's just a neutral move, I feel like. Because it doesn't inherently really get me anything aside from the knowledge of their Actually, I'd say it's a bad move. And here's why. I can see what they're up to in their capital right now. If I take it, there's going to be up to more stuff in other cities, but, you know, I wouldn't be able to, like, actually see what they're doing in any of their cities. So at least I can see what they're doing in one city. So my motive is surveillance. Yeah, they have knights now, but if I keep my catapults relatively well protected behind a bunch of different lines of troops, then it shouldn't be a big deal, right? Uh-huh. Oh, 2 cloaks. Looks like they got something in here, too. I don't know why the game doesn't tell you sometimes. This city is kind of... It's a 3-tile city. Wow, I see you put love and care into that one. Looks like we're narrowing in on them. Looks like this challenge isn't going to be the comeback of the century. It looks like it's going to be multiple over the course of a couple centuries, and by a couple centuries, I mean 2 centuries, because it looks like we're going to go past turn 200. Oh, here again, guys, this is the entire reason I keep these catapults around. You guys can't successfully infiltrate in Kolug anymore. It just doesn't work. Yeah, it worked that one time. Kind of. Not really, though. Okay, that's my Fitbit telling me that it's 2:55. I started recording this at, like, 1:15. Hello. I did not mean to click end turn. Man, that was kind of... Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, it sets me back even worse in the southern front. Okay, my only hope is that they don't get a knight into the catapult front. So that was really bad. Yeah, I think back in like future versions of the game, us missing a turn wasn't as bad. But now that they have like units in the game that don't get retaliation, the daggers, it's a lot worse if you miss a turn. Where did you come from? You're mine now. I don't care that it's a 2 health dagger. It's about making a statement. I did it again. Although that time I was almost ready to be done with my turn, but I still had like 1 or 2 things I wanted to do. I don't know why you're attacking with your boats first. I think in all of my next challenges that don't involve any of the special tribes, I'm going to be playing on the PC version because I randomly have the Steam version. I don't know how I got it, but I'm not going to complain. And that'll make me less likely to make dumb mistakes like that, like where I kept skipping the turns. Hopefully if I can use Zone of Control to my advantage enough, they won't be able to get their knights in to my catapult zone. That would be bad if they did. I mean, these catapults have just done so much for me. Yeah, this challenge is not for the faint of heart. I'm you really have to have like a whole afternoon or like a couple days on your schedule if you want to do this challenge. Can I get this knight in here? This dagger's in the way. Can you stop? I don't care about my stars. Stop. Thank you. I think it's all of, what's your name again? Azarkaz's, that's probably not how you pronounce it, but sue me. It's probably all of Azarkaz's, customs houses that they built that are making the star thing take so long. Because they count customs houses stars after they count cities stars. Yeah, usually towards the ends of these, I don't really talk that much, just because I just I just want to get it done. I This was a fun challenge and all. No, I guess I shouldn't start with my farewells yet. This is a fun challenge and all, but it is so tedious. I don't really need stars anymore, considering I have almost 3,000 of them. I think this is like the most amount of stars I've had, like, ever. Got a ton of vision. I can even walk into that city. I don't think it'll be able to stay, considering there's a catapult staring me down. Oh, well, not anymore. I've never noticed when you're training a unit, it says train a new insert tribe here and then unit name. Like, I thought it just said train a new unit name. They got 8 cities left. 3 of them are under... 4 of them are under siege. I reckon they'll be able to break 2 of those sieges. Not really that many turns left in the game as it currently stands. I reckon probably 8 turns left in the game. I think we'll be done by turn 213, unless I make some stupid mistake like skipping my turn or something. They only broke 1 of the 3 sieges. I really expect them to break this one in Izark. Okay, well that's fine by me. So now you have 5 cities remaining, and you left this city open for my giant battleship to go in. Oh, hey. Haven't seen one of those in a while. I thought they gave up on cloaks, actually. I'm clicking the capture button, but nothing's happening here. I wish they did something where you could, like, skip the star animation. That would be very nice to have in the game. There's a cloak in their main city. I see that. Do I need to do anything about it? I don't think I do. I can probably just... Oh, no, I can't. What if I put a road here? I can take it. Haha! So it looks like is going to be their last city. They didn't even train a unit. Okay, so I missed a couple of words because apparently my voice recorder only records for 2 hours at a time. But looks like Ez is going to be their last city, and just because I feel like it, there's our Eye of God monument. Look how many negative population this city is. Alright, and let's put you in there. Gotta wait for all of our stars to come in, and then we will officially call this challenge done. There we go. You have destroyed Yadak. That. Oh my goodness. Look at this insanity. Look at my capital. I could probably make it a little bigger. If I could get it to be another level. Sure, let's level it up again. It's only level 12. I could probably do something to make it bigger. I don't know. Okay, so that was 209 turns and over 3 hours to do this. I do not recommend anybody do this challenge unless you really want to. Alright, let's take a look at our likely abysmal scores at the end. Oh, we have 4,864 stars. Alright, let's see. Speed skills, 5%, 209 out of 10 turns. Battle skills, 247 units lost. Somehow that's still in the positive. We get a score of 50%. That is very abysmal, but you know what? Doesn't matter the score, because I finished the challenge, the most grueling challenge. Now, I apologize for this video being a little late. It took me a little longer to edit because I was planning on doing it in 2 more parts instead of just 1 more part. But it's going to be a little bit longer of a video, as you see. But I think it's worth it so that I can move on to the next challenge, which I will do on the computer. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.